Okay, for the fifth one of these in this little series, let's talk about major scales. Um, so dispensing with all the theory behind them, which I'm not very good at. Let's just I'm going to demonstrate G, D, A, and C, those major scales, and I'm going to use a metronome, and I'm going to play them with at 80 beats a minute, and I'm going to play them with quarter notes and then eighth notes. And you should work on these because they're really good finger exercises. So you remember, when you can, keep your fingers down. So let's just start and see what happens. So we're going to start with the G, which is this open note. Pinky, I'm throwing that pinky in there just for torture value. I need to appreciate that. Okay, now here it is with eighth notes, so we're going to be going up and down instead of just down. Now, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me, but I really like playing scales. I just do. It's just fun. It gets both my hands going. Sounds good. I don't really have to remember how anything goes. So I practice scales every day. I do. It's just a good way to get warmed up. It's a good way to get warmed up before a show. And you can do it mindlessly while you're, watching the news or whatever. And so that's G. D, so that starts on the G note. The D starts on the D note. And it's the same do, re, mi kind of thing. So we can still keep going down when we get back to that D. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go 6th fret. So A starts here on the A note, which is the 2nd fret on the G string. So notice that there's a G sharp that's part of the A scale. So it starts on the A, but this is a G sharp just down a fret. If you play the open G, that's not in the scale. It's a G sharp. So when you get down to the bottom of that scale, want to slide down and then back up. So I'll do that one more time for you. That's the A scale. The C major scale starts here on the C. Screwed that up. So you notice that, once you get so that you know what the notes are going to be, you can just go ahead and lay your fingers down on the fretboard, especially when you're going down. Like when you're going up, keep the 1 down, keep the 2 down, keep the 3 down, keep the 4 down. So down, keep all my fingers are down. Now I know what the pattern is going to be on the A string when I put my fingers down. So I'm going to put my fingers, and you won't be able to do this right away, but eventually you can just put your fingers all down right where they lie on the fretboard. And then you just lift them off. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm actually putting my fingers down where they're going to be in that scale as I go down. You obviously can't do that if you're going up, but you can leave your fingers down as you go up. Now, why does that matter? You probably wonder, why the heck does that matter? Because a lot of times, if you're playing like a fast piece, once you get your fingers down somewhere on that fretboard, there's a pretty good chance that you might go back to that previous note or one of the previous notes. And so you don't want to always be going like this. This was one of the bad things I did at first when I was first learning. That's really terrible. You want to keep your hands down. You can go fast. The only way you can go that fast is a combination of leaving your fingers down or sort of like and it takes a long time to get so that you can play like this, but you get so that you know that you're going to play more notes in that scale on that string, so you just can go ahead and put your fingers down where they go, and they're already there before you need them, right? So you just have to lift another finger up and come up or down with your pick, and you're there. But I mean, that's kind of inside pool. But scales are good. I love scales. You can also do weird scale patterns. I don't want to make you go crazy though, so we won't talk about that now. Practice hard. Practice every day.